All right, guys. It is Wednesday, August 8th. Just pulled into the shop here a little bit before 8 a.m. Got some rain last night, which was fantastic. We got rain the last 2 days. I think it hasn't rained for about maybe 2 weeks before that, so we really needed the rain. So off to a little bit of a slow start, kind of letting everything dry out. Probably get on the first lawn here a little bit after 8. So I think I got about 15 or 16 to do today. Should be a pretty solid day, probably about a 10-hour day or so. So just want to talk a little bit about yesterday. I actually took Monday off, and then yesterday, Tuesday, we got rain, so I ended up, taking Tuesday off. And when I say take off, I mean, like, I'm not out working out in the trenches. Monday I actually spent probably 3 hours in the office just getting bills out, invoices out, all stuff like that. I don't know if this happens to you guys who own a business or not, but it seems like every time about this time of year I hit a freaking wall. The grass, first it's hot as hell, it's muggy. The grass isn't really growing. The landscaping jobs kind of slow down a little bit. And for me, that's actually kind of depressing because I'm very result oriented. I like to see stuff look good. On a landscaping job, I like to be there for 8-10 hours, and at the end of the day, look at what we did and how we transformed the property. And that just doesn't happen now. And you add that in with 90-95 degree days with 100% humidity. And I'll tell you what, every time this time of year, I burn out. So I try to take a couple days off to maybe recharge. Yesterday was kind of nice to do a little bit of retail therapy, I guess is what they call it. I got new shoes on today, new pants, new hat. We got the lift on the trailer, so I'm kind of excited to work today. Seems like the grass is kind of starting to grow now with the rain. So I don't know, how do you guys handle like midsummer burnout? For me, it's usually like a couple days off is nice. Can't take too much time off. I'd like to just take like one day and not even work on paperwork, but I don't know if that's reasonable. So curious how you guys deal with the midsummer burnout. But like I said, today we got about 15, 16. I got some new boots to test out today. This new lift. I'm pretty excited. So we'll check back in with you guys a little bit later.
Oh, summer. It sounds good right now after what we just experienced, doesn't it? Grilling out, lawns being mowed, and pools opening. These are some of the things we expect with summer.
about 1:15. Got 8 properties done. Got 6 left for the day. So I'm about halfway through the day. Gonna head home, grab some lunch. Half-day review on the 2 new products, the boots and the lift. Boots are very nice, comfortable, huge difference. My feet aren't hurting, a lot lighter. The right boot might be a little bit big, or might just need to kind of conform to my foot and ankle combination. I don't know yet, but it's a little uncomfortable, but might just need to be broken in. But so far so good on the boots. The lift gate is a bag saver. I mean, I'm barely using one arm to lift this whole gate up now. It is kind of, the cables are getting caught on the edge of the trailer rails, and they're kind of already starting to like shred them away. So I may have to cut those down, like the edge of the rail, or put some type of tape on there to kind of keep those from rubbing. So that, not the trailer lift faults, not the trailer fault, not my fault. That's as far back as I can put them. So I don't know, hopefully I can fix that before I shred away one of those cables. But overall, well worth the money already. It's like night and day. So we'll check back in here in a little bit. So just started eating some lunch here, and just started raining. So perfect timing. Little storm was gonna roll through. So eat some lunch, let it pass. Wednesdays, Thursdays, my route actually works out perfectly, where about halfway through the route, I'm right around my house. So I usually take Wednesdays, Thursdays, eat lunch at home. Really enjoy that time. I usually take about a half hour, 45 minutes. Just use it pretty much for myself. Just listen to some music, kind of veg out. Don't really look at the phone too much. That's my time. One thing I've been doing lately is really been trying to not do like a work-life balance, but just manage my time well. In the morning, I usually wake my daughter up, get about half hour, 45 minutes, just me and her in the morning, while my wife's usually getting ready. So, mom's not around, it's just me and my daughter. And then head into work. I usually work till about 5, 6 o'clock. And then I try to return all my calls and emails at the shop. So that way, when I'm home, I'm done for the night. I'm not working on the computer or anything like that. It's, my time with my family. So it's been really something that's kind of been important to me, not letting the business run me, but me run the business. And whether you're a small guy or, big guy, your business should never run you. You should never, you didn't start a business to be owned by it. You might as well just have a job. So, like I said, this lunch it's important to me. It's about a half hour, 45 minutes to myself, just kind of veg out, enjoy it with these guys. They're usually running around. So it's a good time. So check back in a little bit. right, we are done for the day. 14 lawns, just before 5 o'clock, about 9 hours with a 45-minute lunch break. Not too bad. So kick some butt today. I know it's only been one day, but the boots and the lifts have been clutch. Could be mental, but I feel way less fatigued. I will say that the biggest thing I've noticed is my knees. My knees don't hurt, and I gotta think that's mostly because of the boots. So far so good. I'm impressed. Maybe we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Check in with you guys later.